Welcome back to Dishonored Part 13. In the last part, we had completely run through the art dealer's apartment, getting everything except for the contents of the safe in there. We are now approaching Dr. Galvani's office, where Slackjaw wanted us to find out what happened to his foot soldier, basically.
Use blink to mitigate fall damage.
Yes, it's quite useful for that.
Art dealer's basement?
Nope.
Nope.
Dead end. This,
Well, that's something that the city seriously needs to do to help prevent the plague spread. It needs to cover up all the rat grates that lead directly into the sewer.
they also need to call not just one exterminator, but a team. We need an army of exterminators.
Who you gonna call? Rat Busters.
Something scurrying in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Rat Busters. The plague is here, and that ain't good. Who you gonna call? Rat Busters. I can see Corvo like dancing with like just like avoiding the rats basically.
Yeah, he'll just copy the Star-Lord's opening scene from Guardians of the Galaxy.
There you go. Quick, into the office where nobody can see you or make you have to restart the sequence. Wow, Dr. Galvani's offices looks exactly like the distillery district.
How is it optional to enter Dr. Galvani's office?
Well, it's because this whole mission is optional.
Ah.
You don't have to. Slackjaw is only making it easier to take out the Pendletons. Otherwise, you would have to go into the Golden Cat and try to find some level-specific way of taking them out there, or just running in guns blazing, kill them, and escape with your life. I have a feel I'm not going to upgrade Dark Vision next. I think I was going to focus on I can't remember which the abilities are. Possession seems to be a dead end, honestly.
It depends, honestly. If you upgrade possession to 3, you have the ability to take over people and start moving around and doing actions with them.
I think I can open doors. I think if I possess a human, I have all the same controls as Corvo, except maybe a weapon. But then you do not want to fight while you're possessing a human, because if your human gets killed, then you die.
Okay.
Yeah. So I imagine it would be useful for eavesdropping, getting secrets from people who are talking amongst themselves, that kind of thing. Ah, perfect place for goodies.
Or at least a canap.
Who puts consumables in the hope chest?
Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? I'm with you, Dr. Galvani. That's good.
You know what? Keep your mouth away from boots. That is good for your dignity.
And the rest of your body too. Boots have this problem of being one of the dirtiest types of footwear.
Yes. Who knows whose throats they had been stepping on in this fucking place. Boots are made for walking all over you.
One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Brown, brown, brown.
Only reason I know that song is because of Shrek 2 DVD specials.
Yeah, I remember it from the first Austin Powers movie.
And the spiritual remedy to the right.
That looks like a portrait of that guy who did the thing at the beginning of the game.
It might be a portrait of the guy who did the thing at the beginning of the game.
Working with Campbell. I took care of Campbell. Now I have to steal his portrait and draw a funny mustache on it. Oh, no. Did you see how that little thing at the bottom of the wall had a hole in it?
Yep.
They want... I think I got it now. I think they want me to use
possession on a rat in order to go through there.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. This isn't linked to the This isn't linked to the patch. That's gonna get you a heart piece.
No, it won't give me a heart piece, but I have a feeling that's a portal to other floors in the house. Not that possessing a rat would be terribly useful right now. Well-traveled man.
Oh. So Sokolov might have accidentally brought the plague.
Yay. And then
he went to China, one of his men got bit, and instead of, leaving him there and attempting to treat him while there with their local remedies, he attempted to bring him back home to cure him, and then the plague just broke out, because that's how plagues work, people.
What was I going to say? I was going to say, this sounds very much like V for Vendetta plot. Create the disease, and then sell the antidote.
Yeah, but he created the disease on accident.
Well, yeah, but it still stands to reason that he,
Regular bullets.
We're all just trying to make money to survive. It is true. It is a fact of life. But one need not exploit a horribly contagious, infectious, and deadly disease in order to do it. Dissecting hagfish also is not very constructive.
Depends, honestly. The hagfish might actually have traces of the plague inside of it.
Alright, I'm just gonna put an incision right here. Now, tell me your secrets. All these things are so close, yet so fucking far. Oh.
Yeah, behind the bookcase.
Oh, that was easy.
See? Fake book.
It's like that animation thing in cartoons where the only object that's going to move looks a little different than the rest of the background.
Sewer capacity in the month of nets.
I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. They done fucked up.
So these last 3 years been the worst, and here's why. It's the river cross, moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream like he's burning up, and we all climb up fast. No other choice. So what is the problem? Is the problem with the water that our dock workers are just shit?
What, that the dock workers aren't doing their jobs? I think
You only have one rune, dude. You can't upgrade anything.
Yeah. Oh wait, wind blast.
You can't get wind blast.
I think I would have to focus in order for this playthrough to work. I would have to concentrate on agility. Bend time. Wait, that's the one. That's the one I wanted to work on. Was bend time. That would be extremely useful for my purposes.
Rat behavior and extermination. Once the plague came, the rats were different, meaner, bigger, and a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, they'd turn and the swarm would come back at you. I barely got away with my skin a few times down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterward, but it was the sounds they made that stayed in your dreams at night.
Got more dangerous, and the City Watch started paying better. The most dangerous thing you can do is make money. One slip and they'll be all over you,
died.
gnawing and trying to chew you down to the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji. Oh. Damn it, making references to dramatic dogs.
The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites.
The blood of the rats
It
tells
is
its own
the industrial
story,
age.
allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of the town and the slums exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while those found near the docks where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered our city, exhibit a younger strain of plague. What could this
That
mean?
is weird.
Well, I thought... Well, we are... It would make sense that the... Wait, the youngest strain is found away from the docks? At the docks. But that... So that means that the plague actually
The plague is no longer originating from the docks. The plague is originating from inside the city.
Could you think that that's because Galvani had brought an infected person back with him?
So Stokolov brought the infected person back with him.
Yeah.
That would make sense, honestly, because if the plague was brought in from his infected patient, then it would make sense that the plague would have spread from the hospital or wherever Stokolov was treating him.
Right. It wouldn't have lingered at the docks for very long.
Yeah. Make sure to close your toilet seats, people. You live in the industrial area.
You know, for those unscrupulous people, there's no excuse for poor bathroom hygiene. So now that I have actually completed Slackjaw's objective, I got his man Crowley's last words on an audio transcript of all things, and now I'm just hunting for goodies.
Goodie hunting.
There gotta be goodies. Goodies are around here somewhere. Not using weapons. Oh, come to think of it, I don't think there are any people on the second floor. People on the first floor.
So, despite being a medical professional, Galvani enjoys hunting.
Yes. Seems multifaceted. Also, very well schooled in economics. Unlike this guy. This guy unfortunately missed a few classes.
Oh, so he never learned how to do. You know, I don't know any good economic jokes. Don't land on the spikes, Cloud.
You know, that is a poor use of your money. You should invest in something other than your own pain and suffering. I am trying to teach you to invest. Go to the stock exchange. Enjoy the crash.
So, can you destroy that whale oil lamp up there?
The whale oil lamp?
Yeah, can you, like, knock it down?
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
I mean, they say build your own pathways, but I think eventually there must be a limit on what I can do.
Right.
It is unfortunate, but it is true. Now, is this the part where... Right, this is the part where I realize that all I have to do is just go back to Slackjaw. There's nothing else I can do over here.
But you can't go into the art dealer's basement.
No, I cannot, because I need the freaking art dealer's key in order to do that. I haven't met the art dealer yet. Now it's time to learn things.
Guys, it's not effective to have the three of the same poster right on top of each other. Learn how to advertise.
Now on this corner, put a Dunwall distillery. On the other one, put another poster of Dunwall distillery. They'll be unescapable. Those are Weepers down there, for the record. And in a failed attempt, I actually tried going through the alley down there, and I ended up getting killed.
Okay.
And,
I don't see how you would get... Well, you could, come back up with Blink, but...
Yeah. Basically, you're in for a fight. You will escape and probably spill out, like, right where I'm going right now. I run out of sleep darts. Sleep darts are freaking essential when you're doing a non-lethal playthrough. But sleep darts also are very expensive.
A bolt pouch. Oh.
Damn it. I can't do anything right.
Hello, Bottle Sheet.
You guys have nothing interesting to say.
Oh, they're talking about River Crab. Got it.
What just occurred to me? How come
Will anyone help this poor man in his wallet dysfunction? Yes, I get it. There's a bone charm that is just teasing the hell out of me through that gate. I can't get it yet, game.
So, is there a specific limit to the number of bone charms you can have equipped?
Yes, there is. You have to choose.
Damn. You can knock out Slackjaw.
Yeah.
Information from my missing guy.
This game is flexible. You can turn on your friends on a dime. And we end the part by listening to Crowley's last words.
It's me, Crowley. I'm making this in case I don't make it back. You was right. There is someone wants you dead. Wants to take over the distillery and the whole Bottle Street gang. And you'll never believe who it is either. At first I did. That's why it taken me so long. I wanted to be sure and... What's that? Hide it! No! No! Ah!
So Crowley's dead. Too bad. He was one of my best men.
Crowley is clearly not dead.
Still,
You should watch
you and me
Supernatural
had a
more.
deal in Slack.
Mr. Crowley!
Take this key.
What is it with Crowley and being associated with
This key's
negative
for the
actions?
chair.
It's
A
because,
hotel abandoned since the plague gutted this part of town.
I think
Oh,
the...
right. It's a pseudonym for devil. My bad.
Is
See
it?
that?
Yeah. Mr. Crowley is, one of the pseudonyms that
Maybe
that
it'll matter.
appears in popular fiction for the devil.
Now
I was
maybe we can
thinking
help each
of...
other out again.
For some reason, the name Crowley made me think of Oliver Cromwell, who led the Puritan movement in England that actually overthrew the king for a little while. And the king is the head of the church, therefore maybe by some amalgamation of his name, maybe the word devil arisen. This is wholly speculation, though.
Including an
Yep.
arts dealer named of Bunting. He's got particular tastes, or so I've been told by some of the ladies. Got some pretty fancy stuff locked away at his place. And the only thing preventing me from nabbing all that loot is the combination to a safe. Of course, the Pendletons have been camped out there for months too, not sure why. So that means a lot of the City Watch and other soldier types. Bring me that combination, my masked friend, and then I take care of the Pendleton brothers. Just like that. You ain't never even gonna touch them. And I promise, I won't kill them, and no one will ever see them again. Now if that ain't a deal, Slackjaw don't know what is.
It's a pretty interesting deal, Slackjaw. You'd realize that we have the ability to stealth kill you, though, right?
Absolutely. And the next part, Slackjaw is going to find himself in a rather humorous situation with a dick drawn on his forehead.
Oh.